Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. I'm the MysteriousJG. Last time, after we got off to a pretty rough start, but we're now moving through the still Shrine of Miriam. We got the Dawn Shard, which you couldn't be here without having the Dawn Shard, but we still keeping it equipped to minimize opportunities to not know what the game wants us to do. Although it's not equipped right this second. Anytime we come up to something to interact with and it does nothing, I'm all over that Dawn Shard action. Looks like this is the other side of that door. Oh, well, I guess that's good we came over here so we could kill this guy, but probably not necessary to go through. I believe it'll open from... Well, you know what? Just in case, you have to open it from this side. And it's not enough just to have reached this side and done whatever that you had to do to get here. We will open it up. For now, we're back pretty much at the beginning. And if we go down again, we can figure out some kind of way to move to the east and get a statue there to face west. And thus, I believe, complete this puzzle. Unless it's a trick trap and we have to get them all to face away from the sword, because the whole point is that they're going to betray King Wraithwall's will, and he'll be like, oh, there's no way, you can't do that, oh. Are these enemies or just funky new smells coming to town? Sorry, that won't make sense to any of you. Now who's got the blasting power? Is this a new area, or is this a... Oh, it's probably a boss. Ooh, are you going to be an Esper? It'd be nice if we got an Esper out of all this. But it's probably just a boss. It's got faces and blade stuff. Whatever it is. What is that? Looks like a magnet symbol? I don't know what it is. Anyway, this is Venuskar. That doesn't sound like the name of any, do not remember that being the name of any, he's casting Break. But I don't remember that being the name of an Esper, so we probably just want to steal from him and then kill him. Stole a knot of rust, so that really wasn't worth the effort. Ash has been petrified, so we kind of need to hurry up and get rid of that. Might be time for a little time magic. Countdown seems unlikely to work, especially on a boss. It is taking a really long time for everyone's meters to open up. Well, we slowed him. I think that maybe that little symbol looks like a magnet means that this is like a magnet. Oh, damn, now finally somebody is confused after I... Well, we don't have to worry about traps in this room, so let's go back to... I had the anti-confuse stuff equipped. Seems like a bit of a cheat, but I bet I could equip it after she's already confused, and it will probably work. And while we're at it, do we have any non... What if we got rid of all their metal gear? Metal gear. Because the crossbow may or may not be made of metal. I don't know what she could equip that's not metal, though. Okay, maybe it's not worth it for her. I'm thinking for everyone else, they've probably got non-metal gear they could be wearing. Yeah, Penello's stuff was moving up pretty quickly. Oh, Penello is still confused. What if I drop the rune blade for a second and just get Ash to punch Penello? Snap out of it, bitch! Oh, he's doing a super attack of some kind. Okay, well that got Penello out of her confusion. And maybe I'm fooling myself, but I feel like Fran's attacks are queuing up at the normal speed now. It's just Ash who's moving slow, but she has no non-metal weapons, so I might as well just give up on getting her to go fast. I don't think we can poach this guy. Oh, cool. So we took care of whoever he is. Just need to remember to go back and equip Fran with gear. Unless the rest of this dungeon has some kind of magnet effect going on, which I suppose is possible. And she kisses her crossbow, and Penello hops up and down like a goof. Ash straightens up her outfit, because they're girls. Well, Penello jumping up and down like a goof and doing a thumbs up has nothing to do with being a girl. Ash kissing her, or Fran kissing her crossbow maybe, but the whole, like, Ash straightening out her outfit feels like a very I'm a girl adventurer kind of thing that a game would do. Okay, I'll just manually get her bow back. I guess we can go back to the stuff that prevents us from being hit by traps. Steel polions, whatever that refers to. I don't know. Are polions like, they're a type of footwear, I think. Well, that's what, well, the image seems to indicate that anyway. So we got steel-toed boots, which means that we're immune to, like, wizard bane traps. Sure. Well, there are traps in this room. Just nowhere near anywhere we would have bothered to go. So we can do a quick once-over, but I'm not seeing anything that looks like treasure. Nope. Just gotta get out of here. Oh, there's a treasure. Sage's ring. I wonder what that does. Reduces MP cost by half. That would be kind of handy for, I'd say, for Penello as our healer. She's the one where we get in kind of a bad place if she runs out of magic, particularly when I'm doing like high-speed grinding. I'm just like running around with the turbo set on. You know, we might get our map finally. That might have been kind of nice if we'd done this before the other wing there. Because I believe what it's showing us is that we've already done everything except whatever's on the other side of the door that we can't open until we do this. Typical. Alright, well, he needs to turn counterclockwise, and I think he's there. Or she. Could be a she. Colossus has undergone some change. The Colossal Tuchus. The Colossal Tuchus is apparently a potential name that WrestleMania could have had, according to Bruce Pritchard. Or Colossal Tussle or something like that. Yeah, he's undergone a change, alright. He's really rethinking his life. He's going to cut back on fibers. No more drinking on the weekends. He's really going to get serious about weight loss. The Colossus has lifted his shield and his sword and exposed his crotch. Or rather, I believe the message was the way past the Colossus is open. I guess I'll get the little loot bag. It's got a crooked fang. Think this is the right way to go to teleport us down? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, this might be the wrong way. I don't know if I ever got to that tiny little section that's directly underneath the thing in the center there. Well, I'll tell you what, if nothing else, we can hit a save point while we're here, so that I don't have to refight that boss battle if something goes wrong. Oh, I didn't... Oh, that's, I don't think we fought these guys before. Negelmore. So Negelmore is new. I don't know if he's considered a rare enemy or not. Have we stolen from him yet? I've been trying to. I think at least one of the command inputs I accidentally had people stealing from one of his associates.
We have your associate.
Don't kill it. Okay, we couldn't steal from him. Did they? Oh, damn, they killed him. I meant to poach him. Book of Orgain. Orgain. Sorry, I'm trying to reference something I've never even seen. It's like Science Mystery Galaxy Orgaz or something. Some anime that Bobo and our buddy Lagman are telling me about. So, I think maybe I can find out later if I missed anything, but this is probably where I'm supposed to go, because he's lifted the sword to let us in here. So I was vaguely worried that I missed some little area over here, but I just don't see a way to get there. And if it turns out there's cool loots there, somebody can holler at me in the comments and I can come back. But I feel like this is how we advance. Read the inscription. These words seem to have been left by King Wraithwell. Wisdom proven, assay now your power. Probably means another boss fight? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this would be a boss fight. Seems unlikely this person's our friend. It's Frosty the Snow person. Mattias might actually be a, Mattias might actually be an Esper, if I remember correctly. Wow, these Ice Azures don't really cause that much damage. Again, I'm over-leveled, but... just for the heck of it, it's not even worth the trouble, because we've got a pretty sizable advantage, but we can always just cast slow on Mattias for fun. Uh-oh, although she just cast Reflect, so this might bounce back now on, oh, Penelo's asleep. Alright, let's try to break the, Reflect again. Slow doesn't really seem to work on her. Oh, never mind, I guess it does. Alright, well, you can keep your Reflect now that we've slowed you down. Although I guess she auto-dispels anything with Reflect on it. Although it seems to have gotten rid of slow on itself. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle! This is her Flash Freeze I saw her readying. So I guess she's Shiva, but they don't call her Shiva in this one. Well, she's slowed again, but this time probably from weapon damage from Fran. I guess we can try to poach her, but seems unlikely to work on a boss. Yeah. Immune. Dramatic pose. Yeah, and she was an Esper. I thought she was. She's an Esper, I kinda thought she was. That time was... I kind of blanked out for a second. Was Ash doing more like stretching, like she was kind of bored with the whole thing? Trying to wake up? Whatever. Alright, so this means that we would want to go to our license boards and try to figure out who would benefit the most from Mattias. Looks like Van has nothing to gain from Mattias. Balthier could gain hand bombs. Okay. Fran would get stuff she already has, because she got it from her other board. Oh, wait, that's right. I got to check 2 boards for everybody. So Van gets nothing on the Foebreaker board, but as a Shikari, he gets Gill Toss. Okay. I know that has applications against bosses and stuff usually. Balthier gets hand bombs as a black mage, and as a monk he gets nothing. Fran gets stuff she already has as an Ulan, and as a time battle mage she gets stuff she already has. So Fran is out. It's Van and Giltoss versus Balthier and hand bombs right now. Bash, or Bosch, gets nothing and nothing. Ash, who already has an Esper, which I am keeping in the back of my mind. It'd be nice if everybody got one eventually. Ash will get White Magic 6. Oh, she's winning right now. And White Magic 7. She is definitely in the lead. And as a Bushi, she would get nothing. But yeah, I would rather Giltoss. Somebody needs to have Giltoss. Doesn't have to be Van. Somebody should have the Giltoss technique. We can check later, see. And then Pinello gets nothing and nothing. So let me see who has Giltoss. And oh, well, if we haven't acquired it yet, I can't check who has the license. That sucks. Yeah, I can't check who has the license because we haven't actually bought it yet. It's the kind of thing that has like applications like save lots of money, use it against some kind of otherwise unbeatable super boss kind of thing. I don't usually use Giltoss. But I mean, I could check. Spellbound, Swiftness, Remedy Lore. It's a kind of weird rando technique that might be on the monk board. We just need to make sure somebody has it eventually. First Aid, Libra. I guess it would be one of those weird scroll-looking technique things. Achilles, Bone Crusher and Revive, Wither. Steal and Poach, Charge, Charm. What was the picture with Charm supposed to represent? I don't even know. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. Somebody's got to get Giltoss eventually. Horology, Stamp. Numerology. Poach. First Aid. Revive. Soul Eater, I believe you can get me through the night. Because I really wanted to give it to Ash, but if there's no other way to get Giltoss, and there's no one else can get Giltoss, I might just have to suck up the fact that Ash is never going to be a great mage. But archers have Giltoss? Maybe. Okay, Bash has Giltoss. Which means somebody has it. Which means this could be a mistake, but I feel like if we forgo two people having Giltoss, but it means that that Ash actually has some ability to help her friends out in battle now. It's a good thing. Of course, this means Ash now has 2 espers, and some people have none, so she's turning into a bit of an Esker hog, but what else does she have to get? More white magic, so she could get a 3rd if it opens up those. Telekinesis and battle lore I probably don't care about. Another battle lore and potion lore. Oh, if we're really lucky, the magic she just unlocked will be next to... Hey, there's a picture of Dr. Tomo. And she has Gill Toss. I was thinking if we were really lucky, one of these things that we couldn't get to before, we can now get to because we just unlocked it via... Don't really care about Stamp, probably. Or Brawler. Magic Lore. There's not that many things left that I would care about using an Esper to get for her. Although potentially we could use an Esper to get her those 2. But I'm feeling like there's enough Espers left to get. Somebody else should get some. Ash probably doesn't need to hog any more Espers. Because there are now several characters who don't have an Esper. And Ash has a bunch of Espers. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just in case of plot taking over and slowing everything down when we go into the next room, which seems likely, I'm going to call it a video. Well, no, I was going to call it a video anyway. It's time to call it a video. But what I mean really is I'm going to go save our game in case a whole bunch of plot stuff happens that prevents us from coming back. Because one of the things I'm going to do is take a quick look and see if there's any Big League treasures, like Big League Chew, that we missed. Because I don't remember going to a tiny little room that is currently visible on the map to me. I just feel like we never got to this place. And I could go back and explore ways to get to it if I do have a FAQ open. I could just probably poke at it and see if there's any major treasures that we missed before leaving here and then coming all the way back. But I'm talking about this little place. You see this little square zone in the middle? And like at the northern part of that is a little strip that I don't think we ever got to. So I want to make sure that's not a huge thing that we missed. And then we can carry on with the story, because I believe probably the next room will be plot, which will eventually tell us, I'm thinking probably, all right, now go back and go to all those areas that JG went to before he was supposed to. That's my guess. I'm the MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.